Hello? Oh, no. Okay, I'll be right there.
Hey, thank you so much for coming. I don't know what to do.
What's wrong?
It's my husband, Frank. He's in the hospital again, and the doctors say he's getting worse. They say they've done all they can do. I don't know what to do anymore. I just feel so helpless, so alone.
I felt the same way last year when my mom was ill.
How did you get through it? He looks so uncomfortable, so unhappy. He just isn't himself.
I know how you feel. I couldn't have gotten through it without hospice.
No, I don't want him transferred to another facility. I just want him
Home.
Yeah, I just want him home.
New Century Hospice provides end-of-life care wherever it's most comfortable. They'll go to a hospital, to a nursing home. And for Mom, it was at home, surrounded by family.
You mean Frank could come home?
Absolutely.
Oh, that would be nice. He'd like that.
We wanted to get Mom out of the hospital, out of doctor's offices, and into her favorite chair.
Yeah. Every time Frank goes in for a doctor visit, he is wiped the rest of the day.
New Century Hospice's goal is to ensure that your loved one has the chance to spend their time at home surrounded in dignity by the people they care the most about.
My name is Lisa Haygood, and I'm a Hospice Care representative, New Century Hospice. We're kind of the first line. We're the education side of it. I do go into nursing homes and hospitals and just explain what hospice is. Hospice is if a person has deemed a terminal illness, which meaning 6 months or less. We come into your home or to wherever you're living, nursing home, sometimes even a hospital environment, and we give you the extra care that you need. Our nurses will come in and visit with you a couple times a week at least. We have CNAs, certified nurse assistants. We have chaplains, we have spiritual care. We're a big umbrella of care for a patient who is terminally ill.
By the time we get patients on our service, the majority of them are not able to be physically active anymore. But we want to make sure we do everything to make them as happy and comfortable as they can be.
Dignity to me is being able to live your life how you have always wanted to and how you have planned to do it your whole life. And with your family, with the family that is with this patient, if they might not be able to make their needs known, their family makes their needs known, and we try to keep with that. It's all about how they want to end their life and how they want to go about dealing with certain symptoms that we see. It's really important to me.
I don't know about strangers taking care of Frank. I don't want him to be just another patient.
I thought the same thing at first. But when I saw my mom's nurse, Amanda, spend time with her, I could tell how much she cared. The caregivers at New Century really do become a part of your family. Along with dignity, compassion is a part of the care they bring into your home.
And that's reassuring. We could all use a little more compassion in our lives.
I love my job. And every day to me is treating a patient like they are my family member. How would I take care of this person if they were my grandmother, if they were my mother, if they were my brother or sister? And I take that to heart. You have to have a big heart for this, and I believe that working with your heart in hospice is the most important thing.
The compassion they showed helped more than any treatments or tests that Mom went through.
What made you feel so comfortable with New Century?
A friend told me about them. I was just like you. I felt lost and unsure of what to do. It's not easy watching someone you love approach the end of their life.
No, it is not.
I did some research, and I found that New Century has years of experience in hospice care. I met with the staff, and they showed good moral and ethical principles. As they guided me through the process, I could tell how much they cared. It just felt right.
Integrity. That's very important to me.
It was for me too. That's why I chose New Century Hospice. They're dedicated to embracing life and helping their clients live surrounded by the ones they love.
Integrity to me is building a bond with patients and family to where we will be able to provide a better care for the family and be there till the final stages of life. I've been there for them, building the trust. We are able to communicate with each other, and they're able to open up with me, and they talk to me, and they are able to tell me about their lives and what they feel and about their dreams. And a lot of times they're afraid to cross over, and I will be there to hold their hand, because this is my job to be able to provide a better care for my patients and make sure that they die with a smile on their face.
I just don't know if I'm ready to let him go yet. I just feel like I'm giving up.
You're not giving up. I thought the same thing. But what I realized is that all the tests and hospital stays, they weren't doing things for Mom. They were doing things to her. And she didn't give up. She took control of her life again as best as she could. New Century Hospice gave me hope where there was none. And we lived in the moment, and I will cherish those moments for the rest of my life.
But how will Frank get medical treatments or medications at home?
Hospice provides medical care through a caring staff of doctors, nurses, and aides. He'll get the medical care he needs.
That's reassuring. He deserves it.
When I first meet a patient and their family, what I usually do is I go in there with an open mind. You don't know where this family has come from, and you don't know what their background is. So it's really important to come in knowing their past medical history, so you can ask the questions that are pertaining to that patient in particular. So I look through their medical caseload from the hospital or their doctors, talk with them and ask them questions as to how they want their end of life to be. When I go and see a patient, sometimes it will just be companionship, but usually I will take a set of vital signs, check their pain, listen to their lungs, and do a full assessment on the patient to see how they're feeling, mentally and physically.
I don't know if I'll be able to cope with being alone afterwards. Frank is my everything.
I worried too, but New Century doesn't end after Frank's gone. Spiritual counselors, social workers, and caring volunteers are there to provide support for over a year. You won't be alone.
My title is spiritual counselor. Some people use the term chaplain. First of all, I check to see if there's any new patients that have come on, and I connect with them according to their diagnosis, I might connect with their family first, and then I do an assessment of their spiritual care needs and just find out what is meaningful to the patient and to find out what support the family might need too during that time. And then I do my regular visits, always interfacing with other team members through email or phone calls. I also go to the family's home and visit with them.
Calling New Century Hospice was the best decision I ever made for Mom and my family. The only thing I regret is not calling sooner.
It all sounds so nice. I bet it's expensive. How am I going to pay for it?
Medicare covered the cost of Mom's care, and most private insurance will cover the expense of hospice care.
My name is Andy Gonzalez. I'm the Executive Director of New Century Hospice of Austin. My role here is kind of oversee the care of all the staff here. Fear of being alone, fear of being in pain. You know, if you can answer and help them with those questions, they're more at ease and they're comfortable. They want to be around their family. They don't want to be in an institution if possible, and they want to be kept comfortable. I think the things you hear from most people is if you ask them, they're afraid to die alone and afraid to die with pain. And we can help control their pain, you know, and make sure that they're kept at home and comfortable if that's what their wishes are. Embracing life means we don't know for any of us what tomorrow holds. And so we should live each day to its fullest. And if quality of life for the patient is, you know, keeping them free from pain and keeping them at home, then, you know, we help them embrace that life, be with their family, and be kept comfortable as possible.
Well, that's a relief. I think I'm ready to call New Century Hospice. My Frankie deserves the best.